Okay, so question one of October-November 2014, variant two. This wasn't necessarily a very difficult question, but the reason why I've included this in this playlist is because a lot of people did find this a little tricky. So go ahead and try it out by yourself by pausing the video, and then you can listen to the explanation that I provide. All right, so the idea here was, well, which condition defines productive efficiency? Now you can quickly cross just whoops. You can quickly just cross out B and C because they were just obviously wrong. B talks about profit maximizing, where productive efficiency just mainly either going to be looking at minimum average cost or at the point where you can't produce any more of one particular good without foregoing the production of another good. And C just doesn't make any logical sense. It's just irrelevant. Now, the issue that arose and the reason why a few people were confused in this was because, well, if you look at this question of answer A, if all factors of production are fully employed, it means you're producing on uh, your PPC. And as we know, all points on your PPC are points of that are productively efficient. So some people thought A could have been the right answer. The right answer, however, was in fact D, where the output of all goods is produced at the lowest possible cost. And that was the issue. A lot of people, they were confused between A and D because both seemed correct. Now, the operative here and the reason why some people are getting confused is because they didn't really focus on what the question was asking. The question wasn't saying which case could be productively efficient. They're asking which condition defines productive efficiency. Now, in A, yes, if all factors of production are fully employed, if you're operating on your PPC, well, then yes, definitely you are productively efficient. But that is not necessary. That is, I mean, you've met the conditions of productive efficiency, but that is not necessarily the definition of productive efficiency. This is just like an indication rather than the actual defining condition. The defining condition is when you're producing output at the lowest possible cost. Let me give you an example. So, if you think about it, the difference between the definition and just a case where that is true, you can think about a PED. If I talk to you about a price elastic demand, the definition would be where a proportionate change in price brings about a larger proportionate change in quantity demanded. So that's your definition for price for an elastic demand, right? Um, at the same time, I could say if PED is high, if it's greater than one, that is also elastic demand. Now, and that would be fine, that would be correct, but that is not necessarily the definition of it. Just because the condition is true for a particular situation does not necessarily mean it's a defining condition for the situation. And that was the confusion, and hopefully that's clear now.